Karma Yoga is very essential for humankind because our present is the result of our past. Whatever we did in past, and our present life is the fruit of that action. And our present is the root of our future too. Whatever we want to be in future, we can use our present only. There is no other way. And you can make our future by your own deeds, by your own action. Without action, we can't make our future bright. So, our whole life is based on our karma. And Lord stated in the Bhagavad Gita that if your karma will be related with yoga, then you will be karma yogi. And consequently, you will achieve highest good. You will achieve emancipation. You will achieve perfection of life. But if your karma is related with yoga, then other aspect of karma is called bhoga. If your karma is related with worldly affairs, only for money and enjoyment, your body and family, then karma will be related with your bhoga, and result will be suffering and enjoyment both. And I don't think that anybody wants to suffer in any cost. Suffering is not dear to any person. Everybody wants to achieve happiness. So Lord stated in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita that those people who want to achieve highest good, those people who want to achieve perfection of life, those people who want to achieve emancipation, freedom from this worldly affairs, birth and death, they should adopt path of karma yoga. And what is the method of karma yoga? Lord stated, those people who are controlling their senses by mind, and using their active senses without attachment of fruit, they are called karma yogi. It's a very simple way. You can do whatever you like to do, whatever you have to do, as your own duty, but be detached always. Attachment is the root cause of suffering. Lord stated in this shloka, those people who are holding their senses, here senses mean cognitive senses. कर्मेंद्रियाणि संयम्य यास्ते मनसा स्मरन् इंद्रियार्थान विमूढ़ात्मा मिथ्याचार सूच्यते. Those people who are holding their active senses only, but by cognitive senses and by mind are thinking always object of senses. Really they are not karma yogi. They are hypocrites. They are mithyachari. Their effort is really useless. They will never achieve any benefit, any good thing, any destination by their effort, because their effort is really in vain. Whatever they are doing, that will be not cause of their happiness or their achievement anything. But those people who are using their senses active senses and doing work according to their own ability, according to their capability, and they are performing their own duty. Be aware, duty means niyatam kur karmatvam karmanjayo he karmana. Lord stated here. Niyat karma means whatever is decided for you according to your own ability and capability. Those people who are busy with such kind of actions which is not under their own capability, they can't perform their duty in the proper way. You know, nowadays people are thinking about right, not duty, because duty always demand ability, and those people who are not collecting knowledge and strength, not creating ability in their own life for performing their duty, they can't be success. So my dear, Lord stated in 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita that those people who are using their active senses but controlling their cognitive senses by their mind, by their intellect, and performing their duty, karmendriya karma yoga, by cognitive active senses they are performing karma yoga, doing their own duty. Really they are great people. Asakta sabhishishyate, Lord stated. But there is one condition, that work must be desireless. If a person is doing that action with desire, he can't be karma yogi, he will be karma bhogi. So desireless is the root of karma yoga, and person should perform his own duty being desireless, being detached, because asakta savishishyate, Lord stated. He who is detached really is great karma yogi. Karmendriya karma yoga asakta savishishyate. It means by their active senses, he is performing his own duty without attachment. He is great person. And you know very well that everybody want to be great, wish to be great, always. Want to be great always. And want to be free from bondage always. But how one can be? Lord taught here that method. That first, you know, your cognitive senses are compelling you to do some effort and achieve object of senses. When you are hearing melodious song, when you are tasting delicious food, when you are seeing beautiful scene, your cognitive senses are compelling you to achieve that and hold that and get that. And if you are following their impulses, then result will be totally different. May you can achieve that, but that achievement can't be beneficial for you, can't give you peace, can't give you tranquility, can't give you happiness, because that achievement will create more thirst in your mind and will compel you to achieve more. You know very well, those people who have 100 is not satisfied. He want achieve 1,000. And those who have 1,000, they are not satisfied. They want to achieve million. Those who have million, they are not satisfied too. They want to achieve billion. You know, desire is increasing always, day by day. It has no limitation, no limit. There is no any point where your desire will gets end. No. The desire has no end, my dear. It will increase day by day. And you know very well that you have no capability or ability to fulfill your all desires. You can fulfill only some desires, not all desires, because desire has no limitation, but your ability, your capability has limitation. You can't do whatever you want. You can't achieve whatever you want to. So, if you will try to control your cognitive senses with your mind, and you will use your active senses for performing your duty, then you will be karma yogi. And if you will run after your cognitive senses and objective senses, Either you are holding your active senses, you will be bhogi, not yogi. That path will lead you on that place where you will suffer only, can't enjoy. So Lord stated this sloka in Bhagavad Gita. This is very useful for every person, because human being is living in karma kshetra, that is called karma loka. As deities are living, their place is called bhoga loka, not karma loka. Those souls who did some virtuous work, they are enjoying the result of work in that divine sphere. And those people who did some sinful work and vices, they are suffering into lower species. You know, according to our Sankhya philosophy, there are Naraka and Swarga. Naraka means there are 5 states of life lower than human being. As a vegetation life, insect life, reptile life, bird life and animal life. These 5 states of life are lower than human being. And these life are called Naraka in our Sankhya philosophy. And there are 8 levels of higher life than human being. As a Brahmaloka, Prajapati Loka, Indraloka, Devaloka, Pitriloka, Gandharvaloka, Yakshaloka and Pisachaloka. These 8 levels of consciousness are higher than human being. And those people who did virtuous work in this life, in their own life, they are achieving, they are enjoying heavenly enjoyment. When their virtue will finish, when they will complete their, abad, they will come again on this earth. As Lord Krishna stated in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, te tam bhuktval surgalokam vishalam chine pune martalokam vishanti evam trayi dharmanu prapanna gatagatam kam kamalabhante. Those people who are performing good deed here, they are achieving divine place, they are enjoying their result of their good deeds, and after finishing that result, they are coming again on this earth. It means those people who did good work, they are enjoying in heaven, and those people who did bad work, they are suffering in these lower species. But human life is a result of some good and some bad. This is called karma kshetra. And karma kshetra means you can perform your own duty here, you can lead pious life, and you can achieve highest good. Deity has no right to achieve highest good because they are busy in their own enjoyment. And lower species has no ability to do something for achieving that highest good. But your life is apt to do whatever you desire according to your ability and capability. And you can achieve highest good. And human being can achieve Godhood too, Brahmahood too. Lord stated in the Bhagavad Gita, idam jnanam upasritya mamasa dharmagata sarge pinopajayanti pralena vithanticha. He told that those people who will adopt my teaching, this knowledge, they will achieve Godhood. And they will be free from cycle of birth and death. So my dear, this karma loka, and you have to do karma, and without karma you can't live a single moment. Karma is your own destiny. Karyate hi avasaya karmai sarvai prakriti gunai. And you are really helpless. You are compelled by three gunas of nature. So you have to act according to that. So if action is your destiny, and you have to act according to these gunas, then Lord stated, you must use your intellect. In the light of intellect, you must use your ability and capability and try to do good work. Sat karma, not false karma. Okay? Don't do false karma, don't do vikarma. And Lord stated, don't think that subh karma also, virtuous karma also will lead you up to your destination. Only sat karma. Karma has three categories. Okay? There are some karma that's called your natural duty, whatever you have, with your father, with your mother, with your wife, with your children, with your brother, with your society, with your land, nation. So you have some duty. This is a natural karma. You have to perform this duty. There are some special karma too. If you want to achieve divine space, divine place, you must follow that karma. That called virtuous karma, good karma. And virtuous karma will lead you in heaven and divine sphere, and you will enjoy there. There are third kind of karma too. That is called sat karma. Karma, subh karma, sat karma. Okay? There are three categories. So sat karma is related with Godhead. Whatever you are doing is a worship of Godhead. That is called sat karma. And sat karma will lead you up to your destination. Not heaven, but it will give you Godhood. Sat karma will be main cause of achieving highest good, my dear. Sat karma will make you free from birth and death. So Lord stated, you must perform sat karma, not subh karma, not karma only. Karma means your own duty, subh karma means some virtuous action, and sat karma means related with divine power, related with God. That is called devotional karma. Those karma who are doing as a devotion of Godhead, that is called sat karma. And those karma who are doing for your own divine enjoyment, that is called subh karma. And those karma who are performing as your own duty, that is called karma. Okay? And these three categories of karmas are described by in the Bhagavad Gita by Lord, and one should perform according to his own capability. But there are some karmas, whatever is not doable, no? That is called bikarma in Bhagavad Gita. Bikarma. Bikarma means that those karma who will bring you into hell, they are not doable. So be aware and be away from such kind of karmas. Otherwise, with attachment of object of senses, if you will perform such kind of karma, then consequently you will suffer. Okay? Suffering is the only fruit of such kind of karma. If you are seeing some person is suffering, he is suffering due to such kind of karma. That's called bikarma. So bikarma, karma, subhkarma, satkarma. There are 4 kinds of karma. Okay? So my dear, be aware about it and try to perform your karma. And satkarma is called karma yoga. Not subhkarma is called karma yoga. Subhkarma is not karma yoga. Karma yoga means to perform satkarma. Okay? Subhkarma is virtuous karma, and through which karma you are achieving heaven. Okay? Traividya, somapa, putpapa, yaggairištva, swargatim prarthante. And such kind of people are praying God only for achieving heaven. That is called subhkarma. But yogi is subha subparityagi. And what is satkarma? Satkarma is that kind of karma which is neither subha nor asubha, neither virtuous not vices. That is beyond both. That is called satkarma. Subha subparityagi. Gunatita sauchyate. And such kind of gunatita person is performing satkarma always. And satkarma will lead you up to your destination and make you free from this cycle. So be aware about it and try to perform your duty, normal duty. If you will perform your duty on behalf of Godhead, then that will be satkarma. And that satkarma will lead you up to your destination. Otherwise, if you will perform your duty as a duty, that will be helpful for you too. It will make your mind pure. And pure mind will be root, means for achieving knowledge. And knowledge will lead you up to your destination. But if you are doing subh karma, virtuous karma, then that kind of karma will give you happiness. There is no doubt. Because te allad paritap phala punya punya hetutvat. Subh karma always give happiness. So if you want to achieve happiness, my dear, you must do virtuous karma. If you want to achieve emancipation, then you must do sat karma. And if you want to make your mind pure, you must perform your duty as a karma. But if you want to suffer, then you must do bikarma. Okay? Tempted by your own senses or cognitive senses, and try to enjoy only for a while with worldly enjoyment, but consequently you will suffer due to that karma. So this is very good description in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. That chapter is called Karma Yoga. In itself, Lord stated that theory of Karma Yoga. So be aware about it. You must try to be Karma Yogi, because Lord stated, Tapassibhyo dhiko yogi, Jnanibhyo pimatodhika, Karmi bhashyadhiko yogi, Tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna. He told, my dear Arjuna, you must be yogi, because only yogi can annihilate all root cause of suffering. Yogo bhavati dukkha. So thank you very much. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Om, peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace on the earth. Om Kham Brahma. My dear souls, may God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. As you know, Since so many days I am explaining basic principle of karma yoga taught by Lord himself to humankind. As I told you that man is bound with action. He can't live a single moment without performing action. Action is his own destiny. He has to act either willingly or non-willingly. I raised a question yesterday that every person has different capability, different ability, different state of mind, different state of consciousness, but everybody wants to achieve same goal. You know, man is suffering due to three causes. Fear of death, this is one cause. And feeling of lackness, this second cause. And lack of knowledge, third cause. Knowledge is considered as a light and ignorance as a darkness. Due to that, a great seer directed that try to go into light from darkness. And he is praying God, may He lead us to light from darkness. You know, there is one word asat. Asat means untruth. Another meaning, changeable, who is changing in every moment. That is called asata. Sat means existing in one form, and asat means not existing in one form. So, in other words, asat means nature, because nature is always moving, changing, not existing in one form. And every natural thing or natural article also changing, either increasing or decreasing. You will never see any natural thing stable. Due to that, all these natural things are called asata. means changeable. And man is attached with these natural things. Due to that, he is suffering. And great seer praise Godhead, may he lead from unreal to real. Nature is unreal, changing always. Real means living one for, and unreal means changing always. You don't think that unreal means that thing which has no existence. No. That had existence, but not in same form. As your body is really unreal. Why? Because it is changing always. According to Sankhya philosophy, change is the nature of nature, and object of nature or effect of nature, object of senses, are changing in every moment. So, whatever is changeful, that is called unreal. But you know very well, there is one thing unchangeable in your life. In the light of that thing, you are realizing all change, you are knowing all change, you are observing all change, whatever is going on in your body. That is not part of body. If that would be part of body, then who will know this change? Who will be aware about this change? You know very well. When you are very young child, you become teenager, you become young man, and one day you are seeing people are going to be old, and after that, very old. They can't stand, they can't walk, they can't hear, they can't see. Our senses, our senses, one day will leave you. That time will come. You can see there are many old men. They have no sight, they have no ear. They have no ability to stand, but they are alive. And they remember their whole past life. Sometimes they say, when I was young, I was very strong person, very powerful person, I did so. But now I become old, I can't do anything. I am unable to stand. So, who is aware about that? All incidents, whatever happened in previous past life. That soul. Soul is residing there, and that soul is unchangeable. That is not changeable. So changeable part is called material part, natural part, and whatever is unchangeable, that is not material, that is spirit. Okay? That is projection of Supreme Spirit. So great seer taught that may God help you and lead you from unreal to real. Now your consciousness is identified with body with unreal things, and you are accepting yourself as a body. You are maintaining your body like your own self. Okay? You are busy with body. You are not aware about that soul who is beyond body, who is seer of body, who is knower of body, who is really master of body. Body is like a house, and he is residing in this body. You are not aware about that agent. That is real, and real soul is living unreal body, and become identified with it. Due to that, a great seer is praying, may God lead us from unreal to real. Okay? In the end, when we become identified with unreal, then fear of death is related with unreal body. You know, your real self is not going to die, because that is unchangeable. Whatever is unchangeable, that is eternal. Whatever is eternal, that is free from death. Beyond that, death can't touch him, death can't reach up to him. That means separation of body and soul, in other words. But really, death means separation of subtle body with gross body. When subtle body leave this gross body, that is called death. And what is birth? When subtle body adopt a new gross body, that is called birth. So birth and death both are related with body. Okay? That is not related with your soul. Your soul is above death, above birth. Lord Krishna stated in 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, na jayate mrite va kadachit. Neither he is taking birth, nor he is dying. Okay? Birth and death are related with body, not with soul. So, my dear, due to ignorance, you are suffering. Or man is suffering. Suffering from feeling of lackness and feeling of fear of death. And day and night you are starving only for protecting your own self from death, from lackness, from ignorance. You can see, you can analyze your action, whatever you are doing. Either you are doing something for fulfilling your lackness, or you are doing something for being free from fear of death, or you are doing something for achieving knowledge. As you are here, devoting your time and energy and very precious breath too, only for seeking knowledge. Okay? Because knowledge is the really root cause of being free from fear of death and fear of lackness. So, my dear, action is your really destiny. You are bound to do something. And same action become cause of suffering and cause of bondage, and same action become cause of freedom and cause of achieving highest good too. But as I told you yesterday, that everybody has different state of understanding, state of mind, state of intellect, state of consciousness, and everybody has different potentiality and capability, but ultimate inner demand is one: to be free from fear of death, fear of lackness, and fear of ignorance. Everybody wants. So how one can fulfill, and how all can be able to fulfill their demand? Lord stated, be aware, though man can't live a single moment without action, nahi kaschit kshanamapi jat tishthat akarmakrit. I explained yesterday. Okay? Karyate hi avasaya karma being helpless, he has to act sarvai prakriti gunai, because his life is only projection of divine nature, and natural attributes are compelling him to do the sato guna, rajo guna, tamo guna, etc. Due to that, Lord stated that those people, you know, you have two kinds of senses: cognitive senses and active senses. Cognitive senses always are aware about their own object, and active senses have not their own object, but they are always acting for achieving that object. So, your cognitive senses are more powerful, and they have supplementary their active senses. They always use active senses for fulfilling their own desire. So Lord stated here, कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इंद्रियार्थान विमूढ़ात्मा मिथ्याचार उच्यते. Those people who are holding their active senses externally, holding their active senses, but their cognitive senses are aware about their own object, and by mind they are thinking about that object of senses with cognitive senses. Okay? Their effort is useless. Whatever they are doing in vain. Okay? Due to that, such kind of practitioner is called hypocrite, because he is closing his eyes but thinking about beauty. He is trying to close his ear but thinking about melodious song. He is closing his mouth or tongue but thinking about delicious food. Okay? Those people who are holding their senses, active senses, but always thinking about object of senses, their effort is really futile. That is useless, senseless too. They can't achieve anything consequently by their own effort. But Lord told a very good method. यह तो इंद्रियाणि मनसा नियम्य आरभते अर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगो असक्तः सविशिष्यते. It means, but those people who are controlling their cognitive senses, okay, by their own strong mind, by their own strong willpower, controlling their cognitive senses, okay, from their object, and being detached of object of senses, but using their active senses and performing their karma, duty, they are really axi. They are really great men. They are really superior person, because they are performing their duty without any desire, without any attachment, without any demand. Why they are doing that? Because Lord stated, if a knowledgeful person, a karma yogi, okay, if is not performing his own duty, then people will imitate him. Because always common people are imitating a great man. Yada yada acharati shrishta tad tad eva itaro jana sayat pramanam kurute lokas tanadvartate. Whatever a great man is doing, people always imitate him. Because people believe that he is ideal, and whatever he is doing, that is really beneficial for every person. He is wise man, he is apt man, he is great man. So, whatever a great man is doing, people always imitating him. Due to that, great man is great responsible person in this world. Maybe a great yogi, maybe a great sannyasi, renouncer, maybe a great knowledgeful person, maybe a great saint, realized soul. He is more responsible than a layman. Because whatever he is doing, that become inspiring force of others. And people are imitating. They will imitate. Okay? They will follow him. Sayat pramanam kurte lokas tadanvartate. Whatever he is doing, that become ideal for others. Due to that, he is great responsible person. He had to do always some good karma without attachment. Because where there is no desire, there is no attachment, my dear. Where there is no desire, there is no attachment. If I have any kinds of desire, and if I will do something prompted by desire, then my effort will be useless. There will be no differences between a common man and a saintly person too. But if I am doing something without desire, have no desire, okay, I am performing my own duty Duty being a saintly person. People are thinking, I am a knowledgeful person, whatever I am doing, that is correct, that is virtuous work. So people will follow that. And Lord told that I am doing karma due to that. Yadi ham navarteyam jat karmena tandrita mam marutman vartante manusya parasarvasa. So when Lord incarnates on this earth, He also performed karma. And that supreme cause, cosmic being, also is performing always karma. Okay? Because we are reading the wind is always blowing, that is his breath. Okay? Sun always rising and setting and shining, that is his own eyes. And whatever we are seeing in the world, this cosmic world is body of cosmic soul. So as our soul has this body, the same way cosmic soul has this cosmic body. So you will find in cosmic world always karma is going on, movement is going on. You will never find a single moment any cosmic power is existing in one place. No, moving always. Okay? We are sitting on the earth and we think that earth is stable. But you know very well that the earth is always moving on its own orbit. Okay? And sun is always moving. Not only sun, not only earth, all planets, all things, whatever visible or perceptible, all are moving always. It means action is going on everywhere. So if action is real property of your cause, then how you can be free from action? But wind is blowing without any desire. Earth is moving without any desire. Sun is moving without any desire. Sun is shining without any desire. And whatever we are seeing in cosmic world, every divine power is acting without any desire. So as your cause or your causal phenomena always acting without any desire, why do not you? You can act too without any desire. When you will act without desire, you will be yogi. You know? When you will act without attachment, you will be yogi. Karmendriyaiya karma yogo asakta savishishate, Lord stated. Yah tu इंद्रियाणि मनसा नियम्य आरभते अर्जुन. Oh my dear Arjuna, those who are working using their senses, being detached and having under control their senses by their mind and acting without desire, without attachment, they are great men. Karmendriya karma yogo asakta sa vishishyate. Vishishyate means he is really exiled person, he is great person. Okay? He is superior than other person because he is ideal. Really, such kind of person is called saintly person. Okay? So, he taught, niyatam kur karmatvam karma jyayo hi akarmana. It means you must perform your allotted duty, obligatory duty, because every person has some obligatory duty, allotted duty, according to his own ability and capability. We have two kinds of strength, physical strength and mental strength. Okay? Physical power and mental power, vigor and wisdom. In other words, everybody has vigor and wisdom. Two things. Okay? So, and what kind of duty one can perform, that is one's own allotted duty, obligatory duty. Because I don't think that any great man can command any person for such kind of action, whatever is beyond his own reach. I don't think that father can command to son, who is a young boy, to do this and that work, and whatever is not under his own reach, capacity. If one person can lift, 10 kg, I don't think that his master will tell him that he must take 20 kg. No, because he has no ability, has no strength, has no power. So, obligatory duty means according to one's own ability and capability, according to one's own vigor and wisdom. Okay? So if one will perform his own obligatory duty, he will be free from bondage. And such kind of action never be cause of bondage, my dear. Never, never. Okay? If you are eating, you are drinking, you are, cleansing your body, you are taking birth, all these are not cause of bondage. This is a natural process. Because your ego is not working with these all things. Okay? You are not feeling pride that you ate 2 chapati, 3 chapati, this amount. No. Because that is according to your own hunger. You are taking that. In the same way, whatever you are doing, according to your own ability and capability, that can't be cause of bondage. There are 3 kinds of work to be aware about. In our language, they are called Nitya, Naimittika, and Kamya. Some work is allotted by divine law to every person. That is called Nitya Karma. And one must perform that. If he is not performing that karma, that action, then that will be sinful for him. But if he is performing that karma, that is not virtuous for him, because that is natural karma. Okay? As a mother gave birth to a child, okay? If she is not feeding that child, not nurturing that child, then it will be sinful for her. But if she is feeding that child, nourishing that child, he is not doing a great work. She is not doing a great work, because she is doing her own duty. This is her natural duty. But if she is ignoring that child, then it will be sinful. Okay? That's called natural karma. And some are naimittic karma. That is not natural karma, but some conditional action. And we have to do it. But some karma is desirous karma, that's called kamya karma. Kamya karma is desirous karma. When you want to achieve something, then you plan and you act according to that. That's called kamya karma. And such kind of karma become cause of bondage. Okay? Whatever is desirous karma. If you are performing any duty, there is no desirous karma. As I told you, if Mother A is feeding her child, it is not desirous karma. It is her duty. She had to do that. But when person wants to achieve something by his own effort, that's called desirous karma. So such kind of karma become cause of bondage. Because always person's mind become too attached with that object of desire. Okay? So here Lord stated, Niyatam kur karmatvam karma jayo hi akarmana. Be aware, action is superior to inaction. Action is always superior to inaction. So everybody should try to perform his own obligatory duty, his own allotted duty. And sharira yatra pichate na prasiddhet akarmana. He can't maintain his own body, he can't maintain his own senses without doing action. So he has to work. But same question is standing now. How all will achieve same goal, having different state of mind and state of, ability, state of consciousness? This great question. And Lord stated in this sloka, Yagyarthat karmano netra lokoyam karma bandhanah tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sanga samachara. Very great instruction, my dear. Whatever action you are doing for your own enjoyment, okay, that can be considered as a good and bad, virtuous and vices. Okay? But whatever you are doing for service of divine, that can't be, cause of your boundaries. Because one person is, cleaning holy place, and other person is reciting holy scripture. But that person who was cleaning holy place was doing free service. But that person who was reciting holy book, he was reciting only for money. Who is greater and better? What will say? That person who is bushing, cleaning, or that person who is reciting holy scripture? It means that cleaning is not low karma. That becomes a great karma when one do it behalf of Godhead. Okay? A great karma, pious karma can be cause of bondage if one is doing with desire. Tulsidasa, the great seer Tulsidas, wrote in his Ramayana that father is always happy with his all children if they are doing or helping in his own work according to their own state of mind, according to their own ability. Okay? A big boy is helping more than a small child. But you don't think that father has any kinds of discrimination between all children. No. Because he knows that all are acting according to their own ability. And all are acting for me, helping me, according to their own ability. So God is Father of all beings, my dear. Yeah. Every religious ideology teaches this fact that our divine parents are perfect and pious and omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. As I always try to describe, that divine nature is our mother and divine consciousness, supreme consciousness is our father. We are children of divine parents. Lord Krishna stated this ideology into 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Mamayonir Mahad Brahma Tasmin Garbham Dadhamyaham. You know, he taught that Mahad Brahma, the divine nature, is really mother of all beings. And I am father of all beings. And I always, sow my divine seed into divine nature, and then divine nature give birth to all beings. Due to that, Tasam Brahma Mahadiyoni Aham Bija Pradapita. Due to that, this divine nature is mother of all beings, and I am father of all beings, he taught. If God is our father, real father, our father, whom we accept as a father and mother, these are role only father and mother of our body, not our soul. Here, Lord is stated that I am father of real soul. Okay? Because your soul is manifesting through your chitta. And chitta is the part of nature. Okay? And your soul is only manifestation of Supreme Being. It means that is a ray of Supreme Being. So that divine nature, who is the cause of chitta, is your real mother. And that Supreme Consciousness is your real father, because he is manifesting through chitta. Okay? So he is your real father. According to Vedic ideology, son is really manifestation of father. Atma Vaijayato Putra. Son is nothing but manifestation of father. Okay? It means that divine father is father of all beings. So, whatever ability one has, if he is doing only behalf of father, he will achieve that highest good. Though he has no perfect ability and capability, not like others, but whatever ability he has, he is devoting his all actions to divine parents, he will be dear to divine parents. Okay? If you want to achieve some position and place in this human society, then you will achieve according to your own ability and capacity. But if you want to achieve love of your divine mother and father, then there will be no any kinds of discrimination, my dear. You can see this in your family life too. If you are working in any factory, in any office, in any government job, they will consider your ability and capability. But if you are helping your father, father never discriminate, okay, among our children, that this son has good and that son has not so good but little. No, he is loving also. So my dear, having separate state of mind, having separate ability and capability, having separate state of consciousness, all human being can achieve same destination, because destination is related with his divine father, his divine source. Because if you want immortality, so immortal is not any person, only immortal is Godhead. We want to be free from lackness, perfect. The perfect is only Godhead. We want to be free from ignorance, so free from ignorance is only Godhead. So that quality, these all qualities are only into divine parents, divine father, divine Godhead. So if you want to achieve that Godhood, in other words, there will be no discrimination, okay? And one can achieve easily, but there is only one condition. He must be desireless and must be devotee. Okay? Because devotion and desire can't live together. Be aware about it. Devotion and desire can't live together. Where there is devotion, there is no desire. Where there is desire, there can't be devotion. Okay? Yeah. People think, yeah, I am great devotee because I have desire to achieve this and that. No. This is only hypocrisy. This is not devotion. Okay? Devotion and desire can't live together. So, if you will perform your duty behalf of Godhead with devotion, Lord Krishna stated, Yagyarthat karmano natra lokoyam karmandhana. Yagyo Vishnu. Yagya means Godhead. Yagya means supreme source. Okay? Yagya means source of life. Meaning of yagya in Veda. Yagya means not only sacrifice. Yagya means Godhead. So, yagyarthat karmano yatra, whatever action you are doing behalf of Godhead, that will be cause of your emancipation. You will achieve highest good. But whatever you will do with desire, loko ayam karma bandhana, whatever you will do with desire, that will be cause of bondage, my dear. So be aware, you can achieve highest good in this life. Don't think that you are a little creature, you have no proper knowledge, you have no ability, you have no saintly feeling. Don't think about all these things. Be aware about your own greatness. Your soul is nothing but incarnation of Supreme Being. And your body, mind, intellect, all are nothing but manifestation of Supreme Energy, okay? Supreme Nature. So when you will think in this way, and you will realize always divinity in your own life, and you will be detached perfectly, completely from worldly affairs and object of senses, and you will perform your duty with enjoying this worldly enjoyment, you will achieve highest good. You know, when you are stuck with any object of senses, you can't enjoy with that. Okay? A greedy person is not using money for their own comfort too. You know very well. He is thinking always that how much bank balance will increase, because he is a greedy person. Okay? If he is spending $1, he will think again and again, oh, I was thinking I will collect $100, then I spend $1, that become 99 only. Okay? Because he is a greedy person. So greedy person always try to increase his bank balance. He never try to enjoy with that money. Okay? Because he is too attached with money. But that person who is not attached with that, he can use. He is enjoying himself and he is helping others too. Okay? So my dear, Lord stated here that being, being different state of consciousness, different state of mind, different state of intellect, mankind can achieve highest good if he is doing action behalf of Godhead. Yagyarthat karmano yatra lokoyam karma. Lord stated, tadartham karam kaunteya mukt sangha samachara. Oh my Lord, my dear Arjuna, try to do all karma for behalf of Godhead only. Then you will be free. You will achieve highest good. You will enjoy ecstasy and blissfulness in your this present life. Don't think that when you will die, then you will achieve heaven. No. And those are foolish people who are thinking that after death I will achieve heaven. No. He who has no heavenly feeling in his own present life, how he will feel after death? Because yamati sagati. Okay? You will achieve same position whatever you have in your present life. Your living state. So be aware, one can achieve divinity in this present life if he is always thinking about divine power and doing all kinds of action on behalf of that divine power. This is the way of achieving emancipation and salvation easily. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace on the earth. Om Kham Brahma.